Unfortunately, in new product development, the challenge in investing in it is most people find out too late that the process is not going to work, that whatever they're going to develop, it could be a CRM application, a financial accounting system, it could be a ERP system, it could be anything within an organization. People find it out too late. They've already invested time, money, resources. Even their personal commitment is on the line, that they have to go through with this. They don't want to look like the guy who's done it wrong. So let's take that gumball example we used in the last video, and what I want to do is I want to expand it for you. I want you to be able to, we got a plane going over, but that's okay, you'll hear me in a second. What I want you to take that gumball example we used in the last video, and I want to make it a little bit more powerful for you. It's not just the red and blue, and we don't only have two colors, and we don't have an equal amount. I want you to imagine we have 100 gumballs. The number 100 is important. And what in there's 80 of them are made of aluminum. 19 of made are silver, and just one of them, is silver with diamonds all around it. Now, if you now knew that and you were going to put your coin in, would you risk just sticking a coin in? Odds are you're not going to get that one diamond that you have. When I worked, years ago, I worked in a rock quarry. And the analogy that I'm going to give you will play into how to be able to select that. While I worked there, we would drop 22,000 tons of stone a day, which is equivalent to a road a mile long, 4 inches deep, and 24 feet wide. That's a lot of stone. We had 250 trucks leaving our place, long American trucks, and we had scows going down the river with 1,000 ton each in them. We were moving stone. And what we did was we dropped it, we blasted it from a mountain. We then put it into these machines, these hoppers, and think about a funnel. And the first layer of the stone would go down and it would hit a screen with big holes in it. And those would take off the stones that were big. They would take off the big pieces. Then the next level would go down, would be another level, and they would take them off. And each level down, there were screens to eliminate so we could separate out different sizes. And why that was important is, in the process of, say, road construction, that road we did, you didn't have all the same size stones. You had big, small, medium, and small stones, and a granular stone, so when they were packed and pressed, they formed a tight-knit grid. So it was very important that the separation worked. Well, this is the way we think. If we have all of these, how can we design a system that finds that one? Well, what you need are 3 different mechanisms in place. The first one you need is an idea screen, or a filter, to take out ideas that won't fit. The second we need is a surface evaluation screen, the second level, that kind of says, okay, we've got the big ones out of the way, how do we get those ideas that aren't going to fit? And the third one is a detailed evaluation screen, and that's going to lock us in to those ideas that really have merit. And I'll go over each one of them for you, but the big thing I want you to be thinking about is that by thinking in that way, and now I want you to think of the funnel, you've got your ideas come in, and we've got 100 of them. You've got these gumballs. The first one will knock out, maybe by weight, the gumball that doesn't fit. So the first thing will knock off all those light gumballs, and those light gumballs would be, which ones? The aluminums. So they're going to roll off the side. The second screen that's put in that little funnel is going to be the funnel that knocks off the surface evaluation, would be those ideas that were a little bit heavier, stronger. They felt like the right ones, but it knocked those off too. And the third, and I'll go into each one of them how they work, the third one would be the detailed, and that's the one that's going to say, this is the one with the diamonds on it. So what our process is going to do is it's going to move us all the way through, and it's very much tied to the economics of thinking. Now, I'm bringing in a concept that came in from several chapters earlier, but the economics of thinking are, we're not going to rush to action. We're going to spend a little bit more time on this process, this methodology, so that we have that right idea. And I would even bet you, if Branson, with all his great ideas, if Branson had it, there would be ideas that sometimes he notices get knocked off because they wouldn't have fit that system. And he says, we don't have anything here. Well, I'm going to show you how to find something made of diamonds.